Ooh, hey. So, looks like we're gonna have a new character coming in. Boba Fett, Scion of Django. Not sure why he needs to have that. Obviously, we know Django's his dad, identical DNA as him. Little gun flip. But anyways, apparently that's his long name. Let's see what this says. Hey, all tale heroes. Boba Fett, Scion of Django, undoubtedly one of the most notorious, famous, and feared bounty hunters in all the galaxy, is rocketing his way onto the holotables. Below, we take a deep dive into the developers' motivations and inspirations while creating the kit for this fan-favorite character. You know, I don't know if it's just me being stupid, but I don't know why everybody loved Bobas so much for. I never got it. He's just a bounty hunter. And he barely really does anything. Like, how did he get so famous and popular? I don't get it. Like I said, maybe I'm just an idiot and I'm missing something. I don't know. I mean, I am a huge Star Wars fan. I know a lot. I read the books and everything, so this is just one thing I don't understand. Why is Boba so highly regarded? Like, he gets killed way too quickly and easily in episode 6, and in episode 5, yeah, he's relevant, but like, not that much. You know, he's kind of like a background thought. Django had way more prevalence in episode 2 than Boba does. Anyway, enough of looking at that. The basics. Dark side attacker, leader, bounty hunter, scoundrel. That's weird. So they're keeping him as dark side? Because he works with Mando and they call Mando light side, so why would he be dark side still? That's one thing I don't like. They need to come up with the neutral tag. They have it in the dang code, but they never assign anybody to it. Bounty hunters are not dark side. They're also not light side. Same as scoundrels. They are not dark or light side. They do whatever works best for them in the moment. Like, for example, Han. When Luke... I need to do this because I forgot. When Luke and Obi-Wan run into him at the cantina in episode 4, he is technically... well, maybe not technically on a mission at the moment, but he owes money to Jabba. He did a job for Jabba, and now Greedo's coming out after him. And so, yeah, technically that would make him dark side, because you would say that Jabba is dark side. And I almost feel like Greedo's only considered dark side in this sense, because so I use my phone and I have a way that I set this up so that the screen will never turn off. And I activated that, and the screen still turned off. So now the video cut out. And now I'm trying to be in the middle of recording this, so I don't even know where I'm at. Anyways, long story short, back to what I was saying, is Han is not light or dark side. He does whatever works for him, same as every other bounty hunter. So calling Boba dark side doesn't seem fair. He only counts as dark side because he was working with the Empire when we saw him. But I'm sure he did jobs for whatever would have been considered the light side before. Ugh. Hey, wait a minute. Special synergy in territory war game mode? That's weird. Anyways, infamous bounty hunter attacker with a variety of debuffs and synergy with both bounty hunters and scoundrels. Like Fennec Shan, bounty hunters and scoundrels will help Boba Fett, Scion of Django, fulfill his contract. This character's active abilities have 0 cooldown when used. More details below. The intent is to provide the player with more options each turn, making tactical play and timing of abilities more impactful in certain situations. That's how every move should be, except for like Annihilate or something. Like, I always think about that, like, it's a goofy analysis, but Pokemon games. You know, you have your character, they have all their moves, and each move has a certain amount of PP. But if you wanted to use the same move, say it had 5 PP, but you want to use it 5 times in a row until the PP ran out, you could. There's no weird cooldowns. You can't not do a move at a time. Like, think about if these guys were in real life, too. You know, you got so-and-so standing there, and, oh, I can't do my first special because it's got a cooldown of 3. I got to use my basic 3 times first. Well, not first. Every move's available at first. But you know what I mean? After it's been used, oh, I can't use it until 3 more turns, so I'm going to have to stick with my basic. Like, it's just stupid. It's something that you know. Like, if you're fighting somebody in real life, like you're in a street brawl and you want to kick somebody in the head 4 times in a row, you can kick them 4 times in a row. It's not going to be one kick and then, oh, man, I gotta throw a few punches now before I can kick him again. I always think that the buffs are... I mean, the buffs, I just read that the cooldowns are stupid. Unique abilities. Boba Fett, Scion of Django, is the first mode-specific ability character. Yeah, territory battles, or whatever it said, territory wars. He's also the first character to utilize the new Omicron ability material. For more information about Omicrons, check out the forums, which that is in the October road ahead. So I cover that. Check that out if you want to see more about what Omicrons are. Omicrons boost a character in a specific game mode, and for Boba Fett Territory War, that doesn't sound like that's going to make sense. And for Boba Fett Territory War is the game mode in which there needs to be a comma. That's why it's weird. Why did that come out weird for? And for Boba Fett, comma, Territory War is the game mode in which he will receive mode-specific boosts and new effects after upgrading some of his abilities with the Omicron materials. Am I saying that right? Omicron. Yeah, I guess so. The boost he gains is expected to endow him with a power level similar to some galactic legends in this game mode. Why do my words keep coming out weird? It's like my nose is clogging up and it's making my throat clog, so legends comes out like legends. Ugh. Boba Fett, trying to make a joke here, and of course that's not working either. Scion of Django introduces a new stacking effect, Momentum. Momentum will grant his active special abilities additional effects. Momentum is gained, but also expires. But fret not, there are multiple ways throughout his kit that allow him to generate stacks of momentum. Okay. Boba Fett, Scion of Django, that ain't the voice I used before, is the first bounty hunter in the game with contract requirements that can vary based on which mode of the game he is in. Note, this is dependent on his Omicron being applied, as are all the mode-specific benefits. It keeps talking about the Omicron being applied and all that. And how... I can't picture how this works. It doesn't seem like it's like a zeta. Like, you know, you lay down the zeta on the character, it's done, they always have it, it's always there, it's always ready to use, if you will. This Omicron thing kind of sounds like... again, to reference the Pokemon games, it sounds like a Mega Evolution, how it's just kind of temporary. Like, yes, Charizard is Charizard, he worked his way up from Charmander, but he can become Mega Charizard. I almost feel like that's what Omicrons kind of are. Boba Fett, Scion of Django's payout rewards benefit both bounty hunter and non-bounty hunter scoundrel allies. Boba Fett, Scion of Django's unique ability, Fett Legacy, will require the Zeta material equipped before the Omicron material tier can be unlocked. Yeah, see? It would require the Zeta, that's like making it to Charizard, and then you can do the Mega Evolution. The Omicron. Inspiration! This version of Boba Fett is entirely based on his performance in the battle on Tython, after he recovers his armor from the Razor Crest. The artist drew much of their inspiration for the animations from the show as well. He has all the rockets, knee rockets, rocket jetpack, rocket punch, kind of. More than anything, the designers felt it was important to capture 40 years worth of Star Wars fans imagining Boba Fett going all Boba Fett and doing Boba Fett stuff in combat. Can't they just call him Boba? Putting his whole name makes this way more of a tongue twister than it needs to be. Strategy tips. Boba Fett, Scion of Django, was designed to lead Mandalorian, Beskar Armor, and Fennec Shand in the Territory War game mode. But in other game modes, he also supports and works well with the Beskar Mando-led squad that includes Fennec. Be aggressive. Look at the situation and decide what choices will provide the most momentum or get Boba Fett, Scion of Django, to his payout sooner, so you can have him go all Boba Fett and do all Boba Fett stuff in combat. Heads up, momentum stacks do not refresh when applying more momentum. Okay, don't really know what that means yet. I guess we're gonna have to see the kit for that to make sense. Fact! What does Scion mean? A Scion is the descendant, child, or heir, especially of a noble family. Yeah, so why did you find it necessary to slap Scion of Django? Like we mother effing know. How do Omicrons work? Here's a question I've been saying. Omicrons are a new final tier on a unit's ability. Not all abilities will have an Omicron tier, but if a unit has multiple Omicrons, they will all be for the same game mode. Power of Omicrons will vary. Yeah, so Omicrons don't even sound like it's a regular ability. Like, it sounds like you'll never use an Omicron move in, say, like, Squad Arena, or even just in the regular maps. It seems like it's specific, like, Conquest might have Omicrons, or challenges, or, you know, crap like that. So that's weird. So how does this work, though? That still applies. How does this work? When you lay down... Are you laying down Omicrons on characters? And then they just activate, if you will, when you're in the proper game mode? Or is this something that you just have, like, in some kind of inventory, and then you can activate it when you're in the game mode? Or... I don't know. It's kind of weird. How do we get Omicrons? Omicrons will exist primarily in galactic challenges, but can be found to a lesser extent in other areas of the game as well. By lesser extent, they mean barely at all. Why no Mandalorian tag? Because in the show, he never said he was. Yeah, that's true. Fennec Shand will be receiving an update to her kit to synergize more closely with Boba Fett, Scion of Django. That's kind of funny. An update to her kit. Like, she's a new character. She came out this month, right? It's October right now. She came out in the beginning of the month, and they're already giving her a touch-up. Like, couldn't they have pre-thought this out? They must have knew they were going to come out with Boba. Why didn't they just... Unless they want to keep it a surprise, because otherwise, if they put anything like, oh, she synergizes with Boba, then you'd be like, what? So if they don't do it then you're not going to know. That's kind of stupid, though. Just release them at the same time, then. Make Fennec be Marquis like she was, and Boba, I don't know what he is, if he's going to be Marquis, or if he's going to be like a journey guide type character, but they could have did them at the same time then, or close to each other. Anyhow, also, for further clarification, the stack descriptions represent the total benefit. So, for example, on his special Bounty Breaker ability, if Boba Fett, Scion of Django, has 12 to 15 stacks, he gains plus 30% more damage and inflicts tenacity down and potency down. Not 25 plus 25 plus 30% damage. Okay, so it's 80? But it's not 80. I'm just saying, they laid out the math there, but then you... I mean, I know what they're trying to do, but it's just funny looking to put it that way. Anyways, that's it. Alright, so that's the developer insights, apparently. We know nothing about his moves, because they didn't really talk about them. So, yeah, I will see you over at the... Where is it? Right there. Kit reveal. So that way then we can get some more insight on this. And until then, thanks for checking this one out, and I said see ya!